First comment you see is like, I think Joe's subs are growing faster than, oh, well, I don't even remember what it was, but, yeah. Well, you just good, hey, you're looking by a car and you know what they're all about. He's done it on all of them, so, you know, he's thorough, you know.
See how. Oh, three people's here. Hello. Who's here? Risa's here. Thank you, Risa. It was Risa that reminded me about National White Wine. She sent me a message. Let me, oh, why is this so here? Lynn is here. Hey, Lynn. Okay, I'm sitting in my dining room, so I'm a little short. And Cindy's here. I need to shorten this because I'm not very tall for that. So let's see if this is a little bit better. Almost. Hold on, let's see. Almost. Let's see how that is. Okay, there we go. Hello. Okay, and I got my laptop up here so I can see comments better and everything. So I am Cindy. Now I'm just trying to get over the what the medicine has done to me. The pain meds were a little brutal, so I'm trying to get all that out of my system and trying to get to literally work through that. So, but much better. The meds have taken it down. They had to add in a beta blocker. So, and I take the beta blocker at night and I take the blood pressure medicine in the morning. So when I get up in the morning, the beta blocker is still in my system. So at a resting, what they call it, it's very, very low. I think this morning it was like 105 over 54. And then my heart rate was like 62. So, but as I have a little coffee and get moving around and everything, it comes up. But it's regulated as far as to where it's not spiking in the afternoon and the evening. So that is very good. I'm very, I guess because the beta blocker causes your heart, how do they explain it? To not pump as much. I know they use it for angina patients as well. So it's, I just have to watch to make sure that my heartbeat doesn't go too low. So, but it makes me very tired. And come to the afternoon, I'm just exhausted. I've fallen asleep many times in the afternoon. Hi, Carla. So I'm hoping that it maybe at some point that maybe I can either back off of it or at least reduce it, maybe some, so that it gets to where I can have some energy back. I get out in the morning to go walk and I feel like I'm in slow motion, and it's typically I do 5 miles, and it's all I can do to do about 3.5 the last few days. So yeah. yeah, I just haven't been able to film too much, Cindy, because I'm just so tired. And my brain got a little fuzzy too. But they did the CT scan, and I didn't have any damage or anything, so I didn't have a stroke. So they do know that. So that was good. So, uh, but yeah, I did the video so I could tell people that I made a mistake, and I got lazy. I just assumed that everything was okay, and it wasn't. So, but I think I have triggered some other people to take a look at theirs once that they've had issues that need to they need to be reminded of. So yeah, yes, and Paula and Paula and I have discovered that we go to the same doctor because she lives very close to me. So Paula, we've still got to do lunch. So hey, we could go to the doctor's and have lunch. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? So I'm trying to get that little thing. What is it doing here? Okay, yeah. Carla, I wish you were here. You could come go to lunch with us. That'd be fun. So yeah, so it's God, it's hot right here. Hoping to, yeah, it's hot in the afternoon, but oh well. So I'm not cooking. I've already cooked grilled chicken in there. That's why I'm a little warm, because I was in there doing that. Grilled chicken we're just going to have some salad and some stuff. So that's already cooked. So I thought, well, I wouldn't stand up and cook because I didn't know if I could make it through it or not. But I did get wine. So I am having, hey, Frenchie. I'm having one of my favorite wines from is Kendall Jackson. I absolutely love their wines, and they're always at a good price. And I usually try and get one of the reserves, and this is the Vintage Reserve Chardonnay. So, and it's always such a beautiful gold color. There's Pamela. Hey, Pamela. I've been missing you. It's like you went through all your mystery boxes and then you went away. So, are you okay? Wine is good for you. It's good for the soul. Yes, the color is so pretty. Yeah. So, I'm trying to see if I can pull up here and pull. Let's see if I always forget how to do this. Go to videos, manage videos, and then I think if I go to live, there it should be, and then I could click on my live. There it is. Okay, so see if it lets me click on it. Or here, somewhere. I'm going to have to write it down sometime as to how the process that I go through it. Yeah. Oh, Pamela, I'm so sorry. So very sorry. That's, it's hard. So, my condolences to you and your family. You're having a glass of bubbly tonight, Italian Prosecco. Okay, when Risa sent me the direct message reminded me of national white wine. She sent me a whole list of others that she thought would be a good one too. So there is, one of them is I think a National Prosecco Day. So I'll have to look that up too. And well, she's already given it to me. It's in my DM, so I'll have to look at it and see when it is. So if it's not on Wine Wednesday, I may have to make it fun. But Prosecco, yeah, I love that. And I've actually got, take a sip here. I have 2 bottles of champagne sitting in the fridge, in the beer fridge, as we call it, for my birthday. My son brought them over. One is, he said it was just a regular old one, and he said that's for mimosas. And then he bought another one that said that's one is not for mixing with anything. So it's a very nice one, he said. So I'm saving that for a day, like when my daughter can come over, and we'll just sip on champagne, maybe have some strawberries and chocolate or something one day. Doesn't that sound nice? So even regular champagne is good. Yes, I love bubbly stuff. Any kind of bubbles. So, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Has anybody been doing anything interesting other than staying in? Um, let's see. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. Your first time catching a live. Okay. You're in the DFW area. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, Paula is on here. Is in the. She's just down the street from me, as well too. So we have 3 people here tonight from the DFW area. That's awesome. So are you over in the Dallas side or the Fort Worth side or somewhere in the middle area? Yeah. Your husband still, Risa, that's awesome news. Very, very news. Cheers to you guys and to, to the one above. So yeah, that's cool. I'm so happy to hear that. So what, did Carla say something? Carla has good news. Okay, Carla, you got the floor or the screen. You got the screen, Carla. Oh, Mansfield. Okay, I know exactly where that is. Yeah. Close to Arlington. You got a job. Is it the one that you had the 6-hour interview for? Which was brutal. Come back. Where is it? There it comes. Okay, comes and goes. Yeah. Yes, Frenchie. She had a 6-hour interview. And I'm waiting to hear. It was a very important job too. So I'm waiting for Carla to tell. I'm trying to figure out. So Carla, tell everybody, and I'm trying to get this up here if I can. Let's see. Okay, you decided to step away from TV, radio, media, and pursue something totally different. Entertained several options in media, but decided I wanted something less stress, at least for now. Girl, I get you. So, what is it? We're waiting. Is she gonna tell us? It's a secret? Let's see if I hit the down button. Does that do anything? Okay. Crystal's here. Hey, Crystal, you got your glass of wine? White wine, I hope, because it is National White Wine Day. Manager, going to be the cosmetics manager at Belk. Oh, what fun. Oh my goodness. We have a Belk probably, what, Paula, 15 minutes at the most away from us, depending on traffic. You'll have some later, yeah. Oh my goodness, that has got to be fun, but comfortable shoes, that many hours on your feet. Yes, very close. Yeah, and they have, your standard, but they also have a Mac department. So that's always cool. What does a cosmetic manager do? Yes, Carla, please tell. Comfortable shoes, yes, but not ugly. Please tell me you're not going to wear ugly shoes, Carla. I couldn't handle it. I'm trying to remember how to get my live to come up. Maybe if I go to content, I don't know if that's it there or not. Maybe if I click on it, let's see, what do you say? Get to the trial of the products. Yes. Carla does have beautiful shoes. She better be wearing them and not ugly shoes. I don't want to see you wearing ugly shoes, Carla. And Carla has her Mountain Dew, I'm sure. I'm very sure she's got a Mountain Dew right now. So let's see if I click on that, does it do anything? This thing is just being so persnickety. Okay. You have a small staff under you, no ugly shoes. Good. I will be responsible for the staff and the sales promoting within the department, licensing business. Yes, you have a Mountain Dew right now. I know you did. Yes. Yeah. I will go over to there to like Lancome over there, and Clinique, and then to Mac. So I'm struggling with this, remembering how I get to, let's see if I click on that. If I click on the link. Oh, I think I did it. I clicked on the link. Carla, remind me of that next time. Put on the link, but make it go quiet. Okay, and skip. There we go. Okay, got it. You tried putting on a pair of heels. What is it? After 15 months of working from home, you're donating all of them? Sandra, okay. Do you know where you're going to donate them? Patrick Marissa is calling. Okay. I guess she doesn't really, well, she probably didn't know if I was going to go live or not. Yeah, biggest lines in the store, Clinique and Estee Lauder. Yeah. You know, Clinique, for its prices, you get some really good quality things. Yeah. Mona's here. Hi, Mona. So, okay, Sandra. Okay, Sandra, what I was going to tell you about, you were talking about donating, if they're in really good condition and stuff. There's a place that is the local shop. Okay, I was going to tell you about in Fort Worth, the Ladder Alliance, to where they have they take things in from people who are women who are getting gone through their training and who are doing job interviews and getting jobs and getting out the workforce. So, but if you got a place, that is perfectly wonderful. Yeah. So pay it forward, you know, give it to somebody else that can love it. So, because you know, most of us are really about pre-loved and loving some stuff. So yeah. So tell her I said hello. I'll call her in a little bit. Daughter was calling. Mona, are you here? Okay, you just got in for work, didn't you? I'm having me a glass of Chardonnay from the lovely Kendall Jackson winery. You purchased a whole new wardrobe, smaller sizes. Yes, because you have lost 65 pounds. You rock. Carla, you rock. Yes. Mona, I was going to tell you, that was my daughter that was calling, and I hadn't a chance to tell you, because I know you're an RN. My daughter is going to start nursing school. I think it starts August 24th. So, yeah, she's actually working as a tech now at the Tarrant County Hospital, which is called JPS, in the ICU unit. So she is getting quite the education in ICU. So she's even her, it was her first shift that she had her first patient die before lunchtime. So she, I will tell her, Mona, I've got your number, so I will tell her, yeah. She, they made her, you know, they initiated her when she had to help bag the person, and she had to take the the body down to the morgue, and they watched her and they made her do it, and she's like, I've got to do it. And they were like, yep. So the next day when she shows up, they said, you came back. We didn't know if you would come back or not. So, but she's seen a lot. So she will definitely get an experience out of this, and she's already will be ahead of everybody probably that'll be in the nursing school. So, but she's excited, so a new life, so that's the one that she's in. Yeah, they actually, when she applied, they didn't have anything available, but the manager really liked her, so they created another position. And so, but it had to be at nights. So she's been learning how to deal with that schedule and everything. But then when school starts, she's going to be, going to school during the day, and clinicals, of course, will be during the day, and then she'll be working evenings. So she, hey, she's 30, she's young, she can do it, Hi Heather, how are you? Yeah, she's Carla. I'm very proud of her. She's just, she had a, she losing her job at American was quite the blow. But she overcame. So, but when she went to Blvd, she figured out really quick she did not like dialysis. So I got her a number of somebody that I know that works at JPS. She called them and talked to them about what to, about how to say, act, and whatever in the interview and everything. And then, she got the job. So this girl is well-rounded. She went, when she graduated at 20, she went from a stockbroker to flight attendant, and now to nursing school. So what can't she do? Yeah, she's she did a lot of traveling, so she got to do that. So that was good. So, and she doesn't want to move. She doesn't want to move. She wants to stay here. So yeah. So and they say people, her friends that are flight attendants that did not, they had more seniority that stayed. They say it's absolutely horrible, and she got a better end of it because people are treating the flight attendants like pure crap. So they're like, you're better off not here. So she was happy on that end. So yeah, so that's all going to be good. So yeah, so I was trying to think. I don't know if Mona, can you see the flowers behind me that you sent me? They're so pretty. And then the red and pink ones are the ones Patrick got me. He knew that I had needed a little pickup the day because a couple of days ago too. So he brought me those. So yeah. So I'm not standing up and doing this. I was just a little bit too tired. But yeah, we're working through it. We're working through it. So. Yeah, the stories we hear on TV are terrible. Yes, it was a mosquito or a gnat or something. Okay, sorry about that. I know. I just it's just, yeah. People are just, and we're seeing that in so many things. There was a story about how the food service is losing a lot of their people because they won't put up with it because the people are just mean. And it's just like, it doesn't, take that much to be nice. Night Star Beauty is here. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, I'm trying to, Carla. I am. I thank you so much. I'm just, it was a big reminder, it was an awakening, to stay on top of it, because I preached that for so long, that we're responsible for our own health, and to be vigilant at it. and don't leave it up to somebody else. And I was very, very stubborn. So I have given Patrick the approval and authority to pick me up and throw me over his shoulder. But no, he can't. He's had 3 shoulder surgeries. He'll just have to drag me, I guess, you know. So, and deal with it, you know. So it's all, there is some other questions that I've got to get answered about what was in the CAT scan. And as soon as I get those, I'll be a little bit more at ease, I think. But when I get those, then hopefully everything will be okay. And I know it's not a tumor, so, but, and every time I say that, I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So how he says, tumor. And I'm trying to remember, what was that movie, what movie was that he said that in? Anybody remember? I can't remember. I just can't plain remember. Yeah, you're having Merlot. Ooh, I love a good Merlot. Yes, yes. But it's National White Wine Day. Yes, you're guessing Dr. Kirby doesn't know about this yet. She has the report, and she is referring it to my rheumatologist to, and then maybe in some other tests that maybe I should have done. Kindergarten cop, that's it. Thank you, Risa. So, because it is, there's so many things that go with RA that it can be, it could be just something that's just part of it. I know it's very common with it. So, so she's just saying, let my rheumatologist check it out further and see. But she is suggesting that she run what tests she thinks that need to be run now. So, yeah. So I'm sure it's probably going to be okay. So we're just going to go with that. So, and yeah, but Dr. Kirby is a doll, and you know she lives over in Heritage, close to us. So yeah, dinner's ready. Bye, Francie. Thank you so much for coming by, and kiss those little turkeys for us. I love seeing those little turkeys. Thank you, Francie. Have a wonderful evening. No joke, Sandra. It is. You know, and the kicker is I do everything I'm supposed to do. And, yeah, you know, but, you knew she lives out there. Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you, Paula. Yeah, it's, I do all my exercise. I watch my diet. I drink my water. I don't smoke. I hardly eat any processed food. I watch my sodium. You know, it's, you know, when they talk about blood pressure being the hypertension being the silent killer, it's the, you know, it's the silent symptoms too, I guess, you know, so it is, so, but I'm going to be vigilant. I keep my monitor out, as now several people have said that they're pulling their monitor out and is going to stay on top of it too.
Yeah, really.
So, yeah. And there goes Patrick. Yeah, I've done everything right. Yeah, so you pulled yours out. Thank you, Carla. Good deal. Yeah, we'll just have a blood pressure party every day. And
Yeah,
so,
no kidding.
everybody say hello, Patrick. Sandra pulled hers out and put in new batteries. Good. Yeah, yeah. It's you know, keeping a little log and know when it's out of normal. Yours was way in the back. Mine was in the, you know how in the desk you've always got one of those keyboard drawers your keyboard's on top, if it's a laptop. So mine was underneath there. So yeah. So, okay, Mona, what did it say? You made me think to check mine. My stock tonic was 118, but your dollar indicated some disease or plaque. You have test. Yeah. So, yeah. So, what kind of test are they going to do for yours? Just curious. You do it every morning, yeah. So, and Mona, do you have a history of it, or have you been on blood pressure medicine before, or you were just checking it because of being a nurse, and you know you're supposed to do that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hit it when the screen just goes. Just waiting for Mona to answer me. So I've got several. Let's see, Janie, who's one of has another channel. She's a retired RN as well too. Okay, your dad had a heart attack. Oh, and had generic small vessel disease. Okay, I know that's the thing. Yeah, you check your periodically. Okay. But I made you check it again. Good, good, good. Yours has dropped significantly since your weight loss. See, that's what mine did. Yeah, see, that's what mine did. I lost 45 pounds, and like I said in the video, and it went down, it went low because of the meds, and they said, try it, and I tried it, and it was normal for almost 3 years. So I don't know what caused it to spike like that. So, and I don't know what caused it to come back. So who knows, but they're going to, Mo, you have an EKG and an angiogram. Okay. See, they did an EKG at the ER on me, but they haven't said anything about an angiogram. I am thinking about, and this is what Dr. Kirby was talking about, there are places around here that have, and it's like a CT scan, but it measures the calcium, I'm thinking, that, and they do it just of the chest. Patrick went and had his done, and insurance will not cover it. And it cost about $100, but it's basically of the cardiac area, and of course his doctor had wanted his done. She didn't know she was fine. Yeah. There's Marion. Hey, yeah. So Dr. Kirby wants me to go have that test done. Because that could be an indicator, and then I know they're going to do a fasting cholesterol. Is that right? Fasting cholesterol test. So, which my cholesterol tests have always been good. Hey, becoming me. Yeah, because I mean, I only eat beef once, maybe twice a month at the most. I just don't eat things that could raise the cholesterol. So yeah. So once they, I know they're going to do but my appointment with my rheumatologist isn't until October 1st. So I've sent them a message and asked them if they want me to come, if they think that I need to come in earlier. I sent them the report and everything, so they haven't got back with me, so I'm sure they don't think it's an emergency. So, and that's fine. So, it's just, you know, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Oh, triple bypass. Whoa, what is it? Where'd it go? Triple bypass, artificial veins to her leg, almost lost toes before they could treat the cancer. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Well, there was one of the ladies that said on the comments on the video, her husband, who was a firefighter, had he had all the EKGs and all the tests and everything done regularly, and he was fine. And then he had I guess it was a heart attack, and he died 3 times before they could get a stent put into the artery. They didn't, I guess they didn't diagnose any blockages. So yeah. So, you know, they practice medicine. That's what I'm always reminded of. They practice medicine. Yes, if you don't know Carla, you have got to go see her. She's one of my besties right there, and we're dangerous together. So, but there are so many wonderful women on here. If you don't know Mona is hilarious. And Mona, I really thought last night on your video, I thought it was funny. I thought you were just being, I thought you did that on purpose, and I just sit there and I laughed out loud. And if it had been me, I would have left it. Instead of taking it down and redoing it. So, but that, you know, I'm a little on the crazy side, so yeah. You lost her in 2016. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you try, yeah, you got to learn. You got to take care of yourself because no one else can do it. That's what I've been trying to preach. You've got to be your best advocate. So yeah. Yeah, so I hope I reminded, it sounds like I reminded a lot of people. He called them medical practice. Yeah, not medical perfection. Exactly. Your son busting in the room like, Mom, you need to check them before you post. But it was so funny. Did anybody else see Mona's video last night before she took it down? It was, I enjoyed it, and I got a good laugh out of it. But you know, here's the thing is, and it's just like, you know, I'm a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup artist by any shape or form, but I love makeup. I have loved makeup ever since I got it when I was 12 years old, and I can still see the pieces of makeup that my mother brought me. And I'm looking at, because of different things that are going on in our world right now, I'm looking at makeup differently. Michelle is here all the way from across the world in Australia. So how am I going to say this the nice way and everything? I'm really looking at where I'm going to spend my money and where my money goes on my makeup. And I absolutely love buying makeup that is from countries that I love, like France and Italy, and of course the US and Canada. So I'm really looking at where I'm going to be spending my dollars for that. And when you posted Sydney Grace that last night, I have not, and I keep thinking I need to try them because I've heard so many good things, but I have never tried Sydney Grace. And so that's going to be something, probably my next purchase of makeup, is I want to try some Sydney Grace because I love, you know, I love bougie makeup. I'm going to admit it. I do. I mean, I have a whole decorative box full of Chanel that I have been collecting for a long time. And so
she's going to work.
Oh, she's going to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's already got there.
Oh, okay.
So it's all
Okay, everything's good?
good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess Marissa was calling before she goes to her shift for work, and so Dad took it. So yeah, so I have not tried Sydney Grace, so I really want to give some of their products a try, because I know I read up on it and I know they're all made in the USA. Oh, excuse me, that was the wine. Okay, yeah, wish you could transform your channel. You don't want to give up on the camaraderie. I'm sorry, it goes away, so I have to come over here. Climbing with the ladies, but I feel like my channel to be more substance. I have Chanel, but feel guilty showing too much bougie. I'm sorry. I'm going to be true to myself. I really am. I love my Chanel. I love my Dior. Um, I do have a problem with some of these indie brands that send that say they're an American company, but yet they send it to China to make. So they're employing them and then sending it back here. And so that I have a problem with. And so I'm going to be looking more at that. And, I would do, like if a product just came out that I thought people might be interested in, and I would try and get it and do a video on it to do a review fairly quickly. But like on Elf and Wet n Wild and such, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm 63 years old. I can say whatever I want now. I've earned that right, I think. Are you with me? So it's just like I want to be able to talk about what I want to talk about, and it's my channel, and I think I should be able to do that. So I have to. So chin chin to bougie makeup. Yeah, there are some, I tell you what, I love the hell out of ColourPop. I mean, their eyeshadows, for the price, you can't beat it. And they're lovely, but I still, when I go like to the higher end stores, I love the service that I get, and I'll pay for that service. So, and I think that's kind of I think when you grow up and when you start experiencing some of the things that are out there, and for years, being out in the business world and everything, when something good happened, I went and I got me a new Chanel lipstick, and that's probably why I have such a collection. But it's a huge box. It is. It's probably a 12 by 18 box, and full, and it's probably about 5 inches tall, and it's full of Chanel, and that's not even the lipsticks. The lipsticks are in a separate other container. So yeah. So but hey, it makes me happy. So, and I think that's what I want to do. And so I just I get very excited if I find a good product, like when I'm at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and they've got some good brands in their makeup, and I get very excited if it's a product that I like. What is it, Marc Jacobs, but they're shutting down. Let's see, Bare Minerals. I found Bare Minerals there. Who is it? Occasionally I find MAC, but mostly I think MAC is made in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, which I have no problem with them. So I'm just going to stay true to who I am and what I believe in. So yeah. Mona, there's an audience for drugstore brands. Many women love a Dubra bargain. Yes, they do, but there are some good. L'Oreal is a fabulous, Lancome. Is it Lancome that owns them? Or does L'Oreal own Lancome? I get confused. A lot of Maybelline is made here in the USA. So yeah, so I'm just gonna look, if it's got made in China or PRC, which is public, People's Republic of China. Yeah, I'm just not gonna send my money there. Yeah. Yes, and Lancome, I love Lancome and Estee Lauder. Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm gonna do what I want, and then be happy with it. I mean, it's not like I'm making money on this. I spend much more than I make, so, you know, that's what it is. So, but, yeah, so Carla, you have to give me some samples. Hook your girl up with some samples. But I'm gonna buy what I want, and leave it at there. Now, I will spend much more on bougie makeup than I do probably on clothes and stuff, because this girl loves her thrifting. So I'm about to do a video. I've been wanting to do it for a few weeks, but I just haven't had the energy. Samples once you have, that's right, girl. I want to do a little video on my best designer thrift finds for the first half of 2021. So I was going to do it in July, and it got away from me. Oh my God, Tiffany, you didn't have to do that, and I forgot to take that off of there. Don't do it anymore. I was planning, there's a new feature on YouTube, and I was trying to see if it was in my area. And to check it out, I had to make everything active, and I forgot to go back and uncheck it. So I will be doing that. I just, yeah. But the little dog was so cute. Was that from Titus? I just watched Tiffany's video when I was sitting there a while ago, and she's got this huge wolf decal that she's put, Tiffany. Stop. This huge wolf decal that she's putting on the back of her new car. And she was sitting there. I was going to say this, Tiffany. You was hot in your car, in your house, doing your video. I started saying, why don't you just go sit in your car? Because that new car's got a good air conditioner. So, yeah, and it's, we're only got up to 89 degrees today. It has been, when I get up to walk in the morning, it's been 73 degrees. Your son called. Yes, bougie maker, yes. Well, my daughter called, and she had to talk to her dad. She was on her way to work. She had been off for a couple of days. And so, Mona, that's maybe something you could, she's having when they're shorthanded and she's the only tech, the nurses all seem to come at her at the same time. They have a phone on them, and they all call her at the, wanting, and she's having a hard time prioritizing. And I told her, I said, you need to go to the manager. The manager needs to tell you how to prioritize or how to triage the nurses and their expectations and their calls. I said, I'd stand up and do that. Of course, she's the one working there, so what do I know sometimes, So, but she's, it's a county hospital, so they see everything. They have a lot of, I guess it was last week, they had a bunch of suicides in there, and I'm like, oh, suicides that went wrong. That means they weren't completed. So, yeah, so it's a shopping spree on your makeup. She got more Cleona. Did I say that right, Tiffany? And so is she going to stay at JPS? She hopes so, because their JPS is see if I can say it right, in the county, the only hospital that is a category 4, level 4, I guess. And she's at this moment, or what she's thinking that she really wants, but I tell her, you know, wait till she gets through clinicals and stuff. She really wants to be in the neonatal unit, but who knows? You know, that's 2 years away. So we shall see. So yeah, nurses dealing with what's happening right now deserve a medal. And a spa day, exactly. Yes, hey, that is cute, goth girl gamer, yes. And a puppy, what is it? And they need a puppy. Well, she's got a puppy, my grand dog, Bowser, yes. And who, whenever she can, typically she comes over every Saturday night with Bowser. And Bowser's the one that I do the bark box for. So, he's rotten. Absolutely rotten. And there's that gnat again. I don't know why we've been getting so many gnats. But we're having a horrible time with flies. I mean, flies in the grass everywhere. Patrick has put down the cedar chips, and it's just not even making a dent in them. I see them when I'm walking. I see them on the concrete sidewalks. They are just, what is a gnat? Oh, Michelle, it's a flying minute little, not quite a fly. I mean, maybe 1/16 of a fly. It's this little bitty flying thing, and they don't cause any harm, but they're just annoying because they fly in your face. So yeah. Electrified tennis rackets, cardioplasty. Hadn't thought about that. That might be cool. But what I've been doing is I've got a spray bottle, and I've mixed up 50% vinegar and 50% water. And I spray the outside of all the doors, and the door frames, and the seal, the mats, in the garage too. So to help keep them out, and I have to do that like twice a day, and that kind of helps deter them from coming in the house, because you know we let the dogs out, and then by the time they run out, 2 can come in. So it's just a never-ending battle. Yeah. You don't have gnats, but you do flies. Yeah. You'll have to try that. Yeah, I do. I keep it in a spray bottle, and I just go out there, and he's terrified of flies. Oh my goodness. Well, Chico will try to get a fly, but he's never succeeded. I'm much more capable at getting the flies than he is. And usually I get them with my bare hand. So it's just like they land, they're gone. That's it. If I can get them to land, they're done. Chico is brave. Oh yes, he is. Most of the time. Tiffany says Titus is scared of flies. He's terrified of flies.
Really? Well, yeah. Maybe the movement of them or
It
something
could
like
be,
that.
yeah.
You know.
He just doesn't like the quick movement.
Right, yeah.
Okay, midges. Maybe that's what a gnat is. I don't know. Sand flies. We have just regular house flies, horse flies. So maybe midges is something that's very similar to the gnats that we have. Yeah, we all have our phobias. Yes, we do. Yes, we certainly do. Horseflies are the devil. Tiffany, I've been saying lately that mosquitoes are the devil. Yes, horseflies do bite. Yes, they do. But the mosquitoes are Satan's devil. So, and they were made up by Satan himself, I think. So the mosquitoes are just brutal this year. Not fun at all. So yeah. She needs to talk to her manager, too many expectations, and agree on a better system. That's what I said, so good, I'm on the right track. Okay, good, because that was, she'd gotten kind of a little perturbed. She said, I can't be everywhere at the same time, and I'm the only one. And I'm like, well, then something's got to be spoken. I said, you would think that they would have already have crossed this path. There's that man again. So yeah. What is this? Midgies are like muzzies. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, we want to know what muzzies are. So yeah, they have different tiff mosquitoes. Oh, okay, mosquitoes that bite then. Okay. Well, no, gnats don't bite, so they're just a nuisance. LOL slang. Michelle's got a lot of slangs. She's got some cool ones, and she has to explain herself when she does her videos so that we understand. So yeah, I finally learned, sweaters or jumpers. So yeah. Tiffany, you're going to be 40 years old. You're such a baby. You're going through it. You're such a baby. Girl, I could be your mother. I could be a lot of people's mother. But 40 years old, hey, you're as old as your heart is, so, enjoy it and, wear it with pride. Yeah, you made it that long. Some people don't. So, but that's a good thing. You can't be your mom. Oh, well, okay, not yours. That's what I said to Debutante one time, and I said, I could be your mom, and she said, no, you can't. And I said, she said, how old are you? And I told her, she said, okay, you could. So that's hence how Debutante calls me her adopted mom. So did y'all see her video last night to where her mom, Momuton, is has gone through all, she's finished her chemo, she has finished her radiation, and she has moved back to her place. So, oh, thank you, Tiffany. Yes, so Deb and her husband are taking their son to Silver City, I think. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's amazing that, with, when she started out, she was diagnosed in stage 3 cancer. So yeah, it's amazing. So I hope she continues with the good health, and that she's just blessed in more ways than one. So, but Debutante needs a break. She definitely needs a break. She stepped up and she did what she needed to do, and I'm so proud of her. And she handled it so well, and she took such good care of her mom, and, taking, she needs, she has her own health issues and everything with her Derkham's disease. So, she needs to focus on herself now, and I hope she does that. So, yeah. So, my prayers continue to go for her to keep getting better herself. She's, back to, I tell you what, God had a plan. God got her that treatment and got her back to walking into where she was mobile when she needed it. So that was pretty amazing right there. So. Yeah, don't tell her though. I know we want to everybody. Tiffany wants everybody to believe that she's just this mean person and has this black heart, but we all know better. She's like the what is it? The Grinch. What was it at the end of the movie? Somebody help me. What was it at the Grinch at the end of the movie? Patrick, what was it? The Grinch at the end of the movie? His heart was. I don't think he can hear me. Here he comes. The Grinch at the end of the movie. What was it about his heart? 3 times? 3?
4 times, I think.
4 times? 4 times the size of
what he had.
what he
'Cause he had a
had.
small heart.
He had a
That's the
small
problem.
heart to begin with, yes. Yeah, but his heart actually ended up being 4 times the size of his original heart. So, Tiffany, you do not have a little bitty black heart. We know better.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yes, Tiffany. I tell you what, you want to come show Tiffany your guns? She likes your guns. Mr. Tiffany, there's for you. Arm porn. Mr. Gun Show, she says. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Everybody likes that. So, oh, y'all want to see the shirt that that Patrick bought me? And I hope I don't offend anybody. Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So yeah. Do you squeeze them? I squeeze them all the time, honey. Okay. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Isn't that cool? Yes, we are going tomorrow night to the town hall meeting that our local congressman is holding, and I'm wearing that tomorrow. What is it? Your son? Where'd it go? I lost it. What is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It just goes away. And it takes forever to come over here. Let's see. My son-in-law has one of those. Oh, your son, okay. Now see, Patrick was gonna get, he saw it from some other guy. You like your little 380, it's cute. Well, we have one of these, but I do have a 380. I have a 357. And I have my favorite, which is my Colt 1911, which for those who know it, it's a 45. So yeah, so those are just mine, and then Patrick has his. But yeah, so we have our own security, I guess what you say, that and the Chihuahuas. So yeah, so yeah. You own guns? Yes, Michelle. We certainly do, and we know how to use them, and we are licensed. 45 kicks about 10 times harder than a 380, sweetheart. Yes, Paula knows, yes. And we can use them, and we know where. And we have the right to, yeah. You know, here, even in Texas, we have open carry. I don't want anybody knowing that I am carrying, you know, so, yeah. And, so, yeah. Of course you do, Carla. Michelle, it's not about safe where we live, but we are able to, being that we have a license, we know where we can't carry them at. Basically, we can't carry them in schools, and we can't carry them in places that have the 51% sign, which is where the establishment serves 51% alcohol. Excuse me, alcohol as compared to food. But we have the right to defend ourselves, because basically how I feel about it is if someone comes, because people get broken into their homes no matter where you're in a safe neighborhood or not. It does happen. And if someone was to, because Patrick traveled all the times here, but if someone was to break into my home, they're not going to, if I say, please stop, and let me call 911 and wait 10 minutes for the police to get here. They're not going to wait. So, but if they come in, if they trespass, I have the right to defend myself and to defend my family. And it's what we do. So, and the same as to, what is it, Chihuahuas are the most aggressive breed? Yes, just like 20 of them are good. I tell you what, mine are loud like you wouldn't believe. They go ballistic when the guy across the street has his 2 Chihuahuas out in the front yard. It's just like, they just go insane. And if somebody comes to the door ringing the doorbell, even we have a no soliciting sign. People apparently don't read English all the time. And it's plainly stated in English, but they still want to come and knock on the door and try and sell you stuff. Yes, and there have been, Michelle, in recent histories, and actually this happened to, Michelle is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. We had a shooting at a church. And it happened to be a church that I knew the minister and his wife. I grew up with them in the church that I grew up in. And a man came in and pulled out several guns and started shooting people. And luckily their church, they had people that were trained for just this thing. And he was actually a retired DPS officer. And him and the others that were on the security department in the church, they practiced monthly at the range. Well, he pulled his gun and he was able to take the guy out before he killed too many more. So, it happens. And people, guns are not the problem. It's the people that are the problem. So when I hear people say, oh, well, we need to take the guns, then you tell me that we need to take the cars, because cars are used as a weapon when somebody that is drunk driving and gets behind them and drives and kills somebody. The car doesn't go on trial. The drunk driver does. So it's the same thing. So, and we'll stand up and preach it all day long. So, but it is, it's what this country was founded upon, the right to bear arms and to protect ourselves. So, and so it is what it is. So I'm very excited about my shirt. I am so excited. Yes. So I'm wearing that to the town hall meeting tomorrow night. So, trying to think, yes, I can assault someone with a fork. Exactly. And yeah, exactly. So, oh, Chico has a hairball. So, as long as you take it responsibly, I wouldn't tell anybody to have a gun if they didn't know how to use it or the laws about it. So, but as long as you do, we take our training, and that's why we have been issued a license, and we take it seriously, and we know the rules. So, it is what it is. Yeah, Carla, it is. Yeah, it's just a different way of life. Yeah. Very. Tiffany, very. And that's just how we grew up. We grew up learning to respect them and to obey the rules about it. And if you do that, you don't have a problem. It's, if you look at the statistics and everything in the states here, the specific states, not the United States, but the states within the United States, the ones that have the issues, it's not, or that have a strict gun control laws. They have more issues than we do. So, and there was a thing this morning too. I mean, I don't know if y'all, God, I didn't want to get off on this, but I'm just going to throw this out there real quick. DC has a higher rate of murders and homicides than they do COVID deaths. Here's your sign. You know, what was that from? Here's your sign. Oh, that was from the comedian. Yeah. Jeff Foxworthy. That's it. Mary's here. Hi, Mary. Mary is up from, or here from Canada. Yeah. So, Bill Ingold. That's it. That's it. Yes. I love him. Oh my God. Him. Oh my God. What was the other guy? Not Jeff, not Bill, but the other one. Oh God, I'm brain dead. I swear my brain is not working as good as it used to. The blood's not pumping. The blood is not pumping. That's why. Tater salad, yes. What's his name? Oh, God. No, not Larry the tater guy, table guy. No, the guy that drank the alcohol, the standard. Ron White. Ron White, yes. We're talking about comedians now.
Talk about comedians.
Yes, they love my shirt that you got me.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, got to.
So, yeah, Ron White. He's 11. He's sitting there with a cigar and his drink, a whiskey, and he does the whole stand-up show. Tater salad. That's so good. I need to rewatch some of those. Oh, speaking of rewatching, okay, women. Have you seen that come January on HBO Max, Sex in the City? Yes, Michelle, we do. We really do. I was trying to get a party train. Yes. Yes, Paula, you saw that. I was so excited. Now, but it kills me that the one girl is not going to be in it. God, I'm trying to remember. She was the real pretty blonde. Driving to Scotia for work this month. How safe is it in your area by Humble? Who are you talking to? I don't even know where either one of those are. It's called, and just like that, yeah, Kim Cattrall. Yes, exactly. She's not going to be in it. She made a statement back in 2016 that she would not do a third movie, a Sex and the City movie. And so they didn't include her. Yes, Samantha, they didn't include her. So, yeah, I want to see what the storyline is going to be. It's like, let's see, Carrie and God, just my brain. It's not working. If I had one to go, that's the one I'd pick. Okay, the one chick that got too much plastic surgery. Yeah, that's the one. Shazam guessing songs that he loves game shows. Good. Carrie, Miranda, Charlotte, and Mr. Big. Yeah, Charlotte's kids are going to be on there, and they're like almost adults. But it's going to be on HBO. When I saw it, I was getting so excited because when the last one came out, and you know how big all the hype was and everything, Marissa and I got tickets ahead of time, and we went to the midnight showing to that, and we took in our own bottle of wine and our own little plastic cups and everything. We had the best night. We sat there. Well, we weren't the only ones in there. You know, yeah, we broke the rules. But, you know, big deal.
So yeah, so that's gonna be, it's in January on HBO Max. Now, we don't get those premium channels and stuff, so I'm gonna gotta figure out how can I get HBO for a short time. Yeah. Mr. Big's old. He was old when he did it before. You know, so no good. Mr. Big isn't looking so hot. Carla, which one are you? Oh, you stream it? Oh, okay. All right, my kids know how to do that. I'll have to get them. Yeah, I'll give you my name and password. Oh, okay. Okay, you've got your headphones on now. 53. Oh, you're asking him. Yeah, Carla's 10 years younger than I am. Sorry, dog, hit your head. Mr. Big. Okay, cute goth girl gamer is gonna go make music. She probably doesn't even know who we're talking about. She's just a young one. She's a beautiful young girl and she has no idea what we're talking about probably. But thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming by. I'll catch you on Instagram. Which character? Oh, no, Carla. Which character in Sex and the City? She's a young grasshopper. That's right. Young grasshopper. I was going to say it and I forgot it. God, this is getting scary. I just keep losing it. I keep not, not Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Yeah. See, she doesn't understand. Yeah. Girl, you have got to go watch Sex and the City. Catch up on it, all the episodes and all the movies. And then you will know because those are classic. Every woman should watch those. Yes. Cool. What is it? Let's see. Understand your question, Michelle. I am Charlotte and Carrie mixed. Okay. Yes. You're just tired, been working a lot. Well, bless your heart. Okay. Get some good night's sleep. Okay, what is that? What is it? I would have gone to Paris with Big. And fell through where be Mr. Paris, LOL, or Italy. Haha. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So we have every one of the episodes and both movies on DVD. So that means that, I know before the last movie, Marissa and I had to watch every single episode again before the movie the last time that came out. So I'm just wondering if we're going to have to do it again to see. Okay. Oh, Crystal, your comment was held. Okay, there it is. It went good. Okay, I would have stayed with Aiden. Aiden was a wuss. So who do y'all think I would have been? That's a game we play. Who would I have been? Yes, living the life. That's right. So, oh, Crystal is saying hi to Tiffany. Yeah. Let's see, you would be Carrie. I think that glue that holds it all together. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I thought for her clothes. Oh my goodness, yes. Her clothes, her closet. You what? You would have loved to be Samantha. She had the most fun. So maybe a combination of Samantha and Carrie, maybe, because she made her own fun. But my God, those girls it was so fun. It was so fun with you. Now, that would have been cool to see if the guy that she was with at the end of the last one, if they were still together, if she came back. He was the actor, I think. But I think even Steve, geez, what was her? Okay, see, Miranda. Miranda, who would be Miranda? That'd be a bit her. Um, she is, I didn't know for the longest time that she was a lesbian. And it looks like her clothes in this movie are going to represent more, I think, of who she is. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. But I don't know if y'all seen any of the previews and everything. Some of the outfits that she has on is, I think I'm Miranda too, but not lesbian. Aren't y'all glad we have these interesting talks? It's going to be fun. Maybe we could have I wonder if we could do a live and do a live stream of watching it together. I don't know if we can pull that off or not. It would be fun. Miranda is an excellent actress. Yes, yes. Wine and live stream? Oh, yeah. Well, of course. Or even champagne. Sex in the City party. Yes, 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 and yes. Carla, really, reality, it's hard to think. People see me as Miranda. It would be so much fun. Cosmopolitans. Oh, well, of course. How silly of me. Lest I forget. Yes, Cosmopolitans. Oh, yes. Yes. Mm. Yes, and I don't think Carrie has aged one bit or has gained 1 ounce from the look of it. Neither has the others as well, too. So, yeah. Yeah. Michelle is fabulous. Michelle is very, very fabulous, and she's very, very knowledgeable. And good doctors help the faces. No joke. That's what when I was at the ER, and when the first nurse, I guess it was, were talking, and we were just sitting there chit-chatting and waiting for the doctor and everything to come in, and I was telling her that my daughter was going to nursing school and everything, and she stopped and she held her hand up and she said, tell her to go into plastic surgery. Pay some money. I said, well, that's what I said. Yes. I said, that way she can take care of Mom. So, yeah. So we'll see. I'm still hoping. So we'll go with it and see. Exactly. Exactly. That's it. Family discount. Good family discount. Yeah. Yeah. She does hook me up. You got it, girl. In a heartbeat. Because there's plenty around here. So I'm like, well, you never know. You never know. You couldn't cut anyone. You couldn't cut anyone. Friends and family. Yes, friends and family. Exactly. The friends and family discount. Like, who is it? The car dealers do. Plastic surgery. You couldn't cut anyone? Well, I guess if you were a doctor and if that was part of the things that you did, that's where the money is. And it's certainly not, you probably don't have emergency calls at 3 a.m. You don't have to deal with gunshot wounds. Kelly, you want a smaller nose? Oh my God, look at mine. I mean, with this nose, I should have been Jewish, okay? Yeah. Yes. I mean, you're squish. You're squeamish. Okay, we call that squeamish. Yeah. That's why I try when I try and contour it. When I go on camera. This makeup is from early this morning, so I just didn't have the energy to redo it. So
You want smaller arms. Thank you, Grandma. Smaller arms. They can, I guess, because I have seen on TV where they do, you have a beak, but it's accepted in cock. Is mine a beak? I guess it could be, yeah. You're reading Weight Loss Go, you're definitely getting some work done. I don't see the point until I get the weight off. There you go. Well, I have seen, where people have lost lots of weight and then they go back in and they take the saggy skin off and stuff. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that. So yeah. Did Heather speak in here? Yes, Heather, yeah. Someone was saying hi to her. Michelle was saying hi to Heather, yeah. So, so Michelle, what time is it in Australia? And are you under lockdown right now? We're hearing things over here and seeing stuff on the news that is not pretty. Huh. No. $10:30 a.m. Oh, okay. You're not, okay. Now, you're not too far from, let's see, you're close to Sydney? Okay, you're in restrictions though. Okay. So we have been hearing stories that Sydney is like, you're not to leave your house. And we're like, what? But, yeah, that's crazy. No, 10-hour drive from Sydney. Okay, so you're way far away then. Okay, because I know you're in a tourist town on the ocean front, basically. So I didn't know how close you were to, excuse me, to actual Sydney, because that's where we're hearing that most of the problems are. And then we're also hearing, no, it's, who is it? Ada. Ada is over in Brisbane, I think, and she doesn't appear to be having any problems over there either. So, but I guess y'all heard, New York is, New York City is they're making it where you have to show proof of your vaccination before you can go to public places, to where that is people are all up in arms about it, because number one, that is a direct defiance of HIPAA. 8 is 3 hours from you, okay. But then the talking heads say that your status of your vaccination is not a medical issue. So, Delta is no joke. Now, my daughter is at the county hospital working, and they have not opened the COVID unit back up because they have not had the numbers there. So it kind of just, that we're getting mixed information, because like they were saying this morning that in DC, Washington, DC, that they actually have a very low rate of COVID deaths there. They have more homicides and murders than they do COVID deaths. So we're getting mixed information. And so it's like one of those, you can't believe everything you hear. So it's, US will get more COVID due to Delta. It's, I think in some, here in Texas, hi Christina, what we're concerned with right now is that our border, which was controlled, is not controlled anymore. and they are letting lots of people, immigrants in, undocumented and sick, and is leaving it for Texas to, the government created the issue, but it's leaving it up to Texas to handle the issue, which is becoming a problem more and more. So yeah, so it's a big thing. So it's just like, it's going to even get worse if the migrants sick migrants come in, and they're talking about the kids being having to wear masks at the school. I thought, well, no, but then if they're going to let the migrants come in that are sick, and they put those kids in with our kids here in school, then it's going to be an issue. So we're not protected here. I mean, it's, the government has created an issue here, and Texas is trying to handle it. And God save our Governor Abbott for at least having the balls to try and do something about it, to where those up in Washington aren't addressing the issue at all. So yeah, so it's an issue here. That's what we're going to go to the town hall meeting tomorrow, because it's like, I want to stay informed on what is going on. Please, what is it? She said, please let me know that wine you enjoy, dry or sweet. I like dry. I prefer dry. But I always say, I like wine that comes from grapes. What's it? Fort Worth Town Hall. Paula, it is our Congressman, oh God, I've done it again. Michael Burgess, our congressman. He is having a town hall meeting tomorrow night over at Timberland High School. So you want to go? We're going to go. I'll be wearing my shirt. What is it? With double vaccines, only 80% of efficacy, and so has disseminated counties like Indonesia. As long as there are international flights coming from your state, the U.S. doesn't matter about increments. Yeah, they don't. It's the country doesn't care. The government doesn't care about the immigration. It isn't, so all the southern border states are having the issue. So yeah. Yes, you could borrow it and show up. We'll take pictures. Nancy is here. She made it. She hasn't made it to a live in a long time. Hi, Nancy. How are you? So yeah. Many fully vaxxed getting Delta. I'm hearing that. I know my daughter has said the ones that are up at the county hospital, there is only one that has that was vaccinated that has it. So she said you've got to be, depends where you're getting your information from. So yeah. Yeah, the screening, yeah, they're just, they're, it's, they're, I know so many countries are against the vaccination passports, is that what they're calling it? To where, and from what I understood was they were saying what they're wanting is to, you either have to show proof that you've been vaccinated, or you have had a negative COVID test with a certain amount of time, or that you have already had COVID, which you should have the antibodies. So yeah, it's so far here in our county, which we have, this is the large county, there's only one, and the numbers aren't big enough to open up the COVID unit. So I think maybe it's regional as to where it is. So, I know that China has had a major outbreak in, I'm thinking it's in, I think they said in Beijing, and then in Wuhan. Imagine that. They had a breakout in Wuhan. Yeah. But we won't go there because we're not supposed to talk about that. The Delta, yeah, yeah. But here's the deal. There's going to, after the Delta's gone, there's going to be another one. It's going to be another one. Just like, and I know that they're talking about, on the, what is it? The vaccinations. Oh, no, New York. They were talking about you can't go in public places if you do not show proof of vaccinations. Now, in New York City, only 30% of African Americans are vaccinated. So that means that they're going to turn away 70% of the African Americans to people in public places. So there's going to be some discrimination stuff come out of that, don't you bet? Yeah, international flight and affected passengers. Yeah, because people are, they should be responsible. It's like if I'm not vaccinated, I should not fly. I shouldn't do it. If I choose not to be vaccinated, then I should be responsible enough to not, put myself in that position. If I've been exposed, I shouldn't be put myself into that. But you don't have people that are responsible these days. And that's, yeah, there's a lot of people that are not responsible. Yeah. Yeah, just like the measles, mumps, and polio. Exactly, yeah. So they're talking that, they tell us first that, oh yeah, this is, take the vaccine, it's going to be safe and everything. And now the companies are coming back and saying, oh no, we changed our mind. You're going to need a booster. We didn't know. Look, whatever else didn't they know? Yeah, it is politicalized. I can't even say the damn word. Yeah, I've been vaccinated. I didn't have a choice. My doctor told me I didn't have a choice. So, yeah. So, I hadn't even finished this first one. Yeah, I know. Paula, it has just been difficult. I feel because I've just been kind of so sluggish and everything with the brain. Literally, this morning I got up, literally my blood pressure was 105 over 54. That's just not a whole lot of blood pumping through. So I feel that I'm a little on the slow side. So yeah. You have a choice. That's right. Yeah. Yes, Risa, and y'all both had COVID. You both had COVID. If I'm trying to remember, y'all both had it. So, yes, I am doing better. It's, I'm trying to get over the stomach part of it. Oh my God, opiates. I don't like them. I don't like opiates. Not at all. And they do not like my stomach. Yeah. So, okay, let's see if Risa answers that. Risa, Tiffany's asking her a question. Yeah. Why were you giving payments? Yes, Paula, when I've had a headache for months, and I didn't realize, I thought it was just sinus and allergy.
the pressure and everything, and I didn't realize how much Tylenol I had been taking, and it just hurt and hurt. I mean, I was just taking it daily, you know, 2 and 3 times a day I was taking Tylenol, and when I realized that my blood pressure was up and everything, and it just kept hurting and kept hurting, and when I got to the ER, and my blood pressure was so high, that's when they said that, they didn't know if it was the blood pressure that was causing the headache or if the headache was causing the blood pressure to go up. So, so they put me on a cocktail of opiates, forgot, starts with a B, and acetaminophen and caffeine, and it's something that they treat migraines with. And then, so they put that, and it got it down to a reasonable amount to where they let me go, and then said, you got to go see your PCP. So the prescription that they sent me with was the blood pressure medicine and then the pain medicine. And it was the same pain medicine, but in pill form, that they had given me in the hospital. And I didn't realize that that was opiates that they had given me. And after being taking that every day for a week, oh my God, it really did a number on my stomach. And it was just, it woke me up finally one morning, and I just I thought I was going to have to go back because my stomach was hurting so bad. So yeah. So, okay, Risa had, what is it? Oh, the Johnson & Johnson, yeah, okay. Wow. So yeah, there's been a lot of things that have gone wrong with the vaccines and different things. And we were even trying to think that my blood pressure just started all of a sudden a few months ago. And, where we look back at the records and everything, and it was right about the time. I had been doing great. I had been having wonderful, wonderful blood pressure. And then around the time of the vaccine is when it started going up. So I know that my daughter, even, she had to take it at work. She didn't have a choice because she was working at the dialysis clinic, and they came and said, sit down, you're taking the vaccine. And it messed her cycle up for several months. So, typically it takes 10 years to get a vaccine right. And they threw this shit together in 6 months. Yeah. So, do I have faith in it? No. Do I have faith in our government anymore? No. So, it is what it is. So it's, we just make the best of it as to what we can. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mary, like the shingles vaccine. Yeah. The shingles vaccine, yeah, as long as the doctors know what they're doing. And I can relate to that because of my RA, I have had shingles off and on for 20 years, which is a normal recurrence with, it's just a normal thing that happens with the RA. My, the PA I used to see at the doctor that I was going to, she told me I just needed to, this was like 5 years ago, I needed to take the shingles vaccine. Well, I went to, and she told me where I could go to get it because they didn't do it. And I went to the CVS where she said to go get it. And they said, your insurance doesn't cover it because you're not, because at the time I wasn't 60, because this was 5 years ago. And they said, your insurance won't cover it. And it was going to be $350. I went, what? So I said, oh, I'll check further into this and I'll get back with you. And then I asked a couple of weeks later when I had my appointment with my rheumatologist, she screamed. She literally screamed. And she said, you can't take the shingles vaccine. It is a live vaccine. And she said, that will send you through the roof because of the medication, the high risk medication that I take. She said, who the hell told you that? And I told her it was the PA at my doctor's office. And I haven't been back since then. But here's the kicker. That PA, I've known her for years. She has RA. Why the hell didn't she know that? So, you know, some of these people just, you know, you put them on pedestals and you can't. You really can't, just because they have their credentials and everything, and just because they say it, so you can't. So yeah. Yeah, so Reese's got problems because of it, yeah. Oh wow, blisters in your eyes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, and shingles are nothing to be messed with. Yeah, yeah. Now from my understanding, and she's supposed to be checking into the latest shingles vaccine is not a live vaccine. So she's supposed to be checking into to see if it's something that I can take. Yeah, you had it last year. Yeah, I've had them since 1983. So yeah. They never spread. They're all in the same place, but it's all on the same nerve. It's on the same sciatic nerve. So yeah. And Debutante had them for the first time. She recently had them, and she ended up going to the emergency room. So yeah. So she's going to take the shingles vaccine. But if she's not 50, they're not going to give it to her. So I don't know what she's found out about that. Yeah. So yeah, it's not fun. It is not fun. So, oh my goodness. Well, we've talked about a lot of things tonight, haven't we? So we're going to have to, let's see, we need to work on that. We've got, yes, Mona, shingles are extremely painful. It's in the nerves. You need to get your vaccine in the fall. You haven't had one. Well, you have to be here. You have to be 50 years old, I think. No, 60 years old here, I believe. Shingles vaccine costs $3. Yep. What a great life. Yeah. We covered a lot of things. A lot of things here. You never know. You never know with one what you're going to talk about, right? So, all right. All right, ladies, we've been on here longer than I anticipated. So thank you so much for coming by. In Louisiana, you just have to be 50. Okay, that's interesting. See, every state is different. Every state has their own different requirements and everything. So yeah. So yeah. All right. So I love you too, Carla. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you to pieces. I'm so glad that you came by to spend a little bit of time with me. I appreciate you so much. And I'm feeling better every day. And I've got a whole list of videos that I really want to work on and get done for you. And thanks for being patient with me and for waiting for me. It feels like forever since I've been able to do a live, but I miss it. So, but I hadn't felt like it, so I just couldn't do it. So, but tonight it was so nice. I love talking with every one of you, and not like I can see your face, but I can see your little face on the side here. So yeah. So thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you very, very soon in my videos. I love you so much. Bye. Now I just gotta remember how to turn it off. There it is. Okay.